I'm going to teach you how to bridge Solana onto PulseChain, how to convert Sol into PLS directly using this bridge called blockblend.io. Shout out to Tom at blockblend.io. He makes it really easy for people if you've got meme coin gains on whatever it is, Peanut or Mog or whatever it is these days. A lot of people might have won some lottery tickets over there. And maybe now it's time to take that to an untapped market called PulseChain with a lot of fresh new meme coins, lower liquidity, real communities behind them. And you can do this now with like Wormhole. And then you have to go to Ethereum. Then you have to go from Ethereum to PulseChain on the PulseChain bridge. And it's a two-step process. It's complicated. It takes a long time. This method is much faster, but it does cost a fee. Now, a lot of people, surprisingly, you'd be surprised. A lot of degens out there, they just want to get their coins from one chain to another fast. They actually don't care about this fee. The fee could be anywhere from 5 to 10%. I'm going to go through and do the math for you. Stick around. Watch this whole video very closely. I'm going to show you how to do it. So you can just click on Privacy Bridge over here. They've got some other cool stuff like crypto debit card. You know, that's actually pretty cool for one day if you want to take profit in the real world. But we just click on Privacy Bridge over here. And now look at our options here, okay? We're going to go from, remember, Solana, click on Solana down here, to PulseChain. We've got PulseChain selected. Now, the minimum is 0.3. The maximum is 1,000 Sol. Guys, today, 1,000 Sol is $207,000. So that's a lot of money. So I know there's a lot of degen meme coin traders over there on Solana. Let's be honest. That's like all anybody does on Solana is meme coins and pumped out fun. Now, maybe you're lucky. Maybe you're one of the lucky, 0.1%. That's actually won a substantial amount. Now it's time to take it over into a land of opportunity, an untapped market, right? Solana's getting a little oversaturated. It's actually easier to find memes on PulseChain because there's less of them and they actually have like real communities behind them. Often, I mean, there's still scammers and stuff. There's still all kinds of stuff that is universal to crypto. But you've got hardcore believers in the PulseChain memes that actually hold them. They tend to hold them for a longer time than just like a 1 week or 1 month pump and dump. Not always, okay? There's insider cabals everywhere, but more so on Solana, I would say. And there's pump and dump scams. And also, if we're being honest, when it comes to meme coins, if you're not in the first like 15-minute candle or if you're not an insider, you're probably not going to win, but you might have a better chance over on PulseChain. I actually do mean that. You're swimming in a more unsaturated market, right? Some people call it a blue ocean. So it's really simple. Let's say you want to convert 1 Solana to PulseChain. Today it's going to get me 3.647 million Pulse. We enter the recipient address right here. Now, something very interesting is you can add multiple recipients. And this could be a good way to fund, a fresh wallet. So even if you just want to go like Pulse to Pulse or Sol to Sol, there is like a privacy aspect to this where you could just fund a fresh wallet. And privacy is important, right? You should care about privacy. So we can copy and paste as many addresses as we want. If we add recipients, look, we can even paste like recipient number 2. And we can say that equals number 1, but we're not going to do this. Okay, we're just going to keep it simple, single recipient. Now you can add a referral or discount code. I don't have one right now, but look at the privacy level. So you can actually choose different privacy levels. The fastest is going to take you 5 to 15 minutes. All right, but if you want super ultimate privacy, you can wait a full day, 1 to 2 days. If you want high privacy, wait 1 hour to 24 hours. This is basically just because, the more privacy you want, the longer you have to wait because it becomes harder to guess. You know what I mean? Which transaction was yours when we have a whole day's worth of transactions versus, 15 minutes worth of transactions. It might be easy to pinpoint. Somebody stalking you could kind of see like, okay, he sent this coin at this time and he received this coin at this time. They could do timing analysis, but it's advanced. A lot of people don't even care. They just want to get Solana into PulseChain. They want to go to the untapped market. So you click next. Now you're going to have this screen right here. So you got 30 minutes to confirm the transaction. Check this box to say you understand the minimum maximum amount, and then you just basically you send Solana to the address that it gives you right here, or you could scan it, if you got a wallet on your phone. So you need Phantom wallet for your Solana, but then you need a different wallet for your PulseChain. So for PulseChain, you could use MetaMask wallet, you can use Rabby, you can use Internet Money, anything that's EVM compatible. Okay, a lot of people have MetaMask or Rabby. They all support both. They support both Ethereum and PulseChain, these wallets, okay? If you don't already have one of those wallets, you need to get one. And remember, you're sending Solana out of your Phantom wallet. You're sending it to this address right here. You check the box to reveal the address. And check this out, guys. The maximum amount, 1,000 Solana is pretty cool, right? 1,000 Solana. There might be a lot of people over there, a lot of Solana whales that might want to come over. Remember the fees, though. Remember the fees. We're going to talk about that very soon. Also, don't forget to back up your recovery key right here. Make sure you click this to back it up. So click it to copy it. Copy the clipboard. Now, paste it on like a notepad or something, just so that if anything goes wrong during your transaction, you can go back and check up on it. You can check on the status of it. And if for whatever reason it doesn't go through, you can go follow up with, the Blockblend team. It almost always goes through, guys. It almost always goes through. Now, this Explorer over here, after you send the coins from Solana into this address, it's going to take, remember, 5 to 15 minutes or longer to pick up, depending on how much privacy you want. So the first time I did this, I was all antsy and I was like, oh, did it go through? I don't know if it went through. You just got to be patient, guys. Be patient. That's what I learned, because it does take really 15 minutes, which is not that long. But, you know, if you're like me, you're refreshing the page over and over again. That's why it's important to back up this recovery key, because you can leave the page and you can always go back to the Explorer over here, right? The Explorer over here, it's also up at the top here. See where my mouse is? It says Explorer. If you want to check the status of your transaction, you paste that recovery key into here and you can check on the status right here. See, it's a real-time tracking dashboard. So after you send that Solana to the address they gave you, okay, look, it even tells you the deposit address again, just in case you forgot what the deposit address was. Just type in that recovery key. You can always go back to it. Only send the amount of Solana that you said you were going to send. And this will pick up after about 5 minutes. It'll say processing. And then after about 5 or 10 more minutes, it's going to go from processing to completed. And then boom, that PulseChain is going to show up in your MetaMask wallet or Rabby or whatever you have. So that is how you do it. Again, I'm assuming you have Rabby wallet. I'm assuming you have something like a MetaMask wallet. But one more warning, guys. One more warning. This is the simple route, but for that simplicity, you pay for the convenience. So you're paying anywhere from maybe a 5 to 10% fee. We're going to do the math and we're going to see exactly what the fees are today. So right now, look, one Solana is getting us 3.677 PLS. And over here, in a perfect world, one Solana would get us 3.897 PLS. So what is that roughly on my handy little calculator here? That's about 6%, right? That's 6% today. Now, that might be fine for some people, but just know that if you're a guy that's trying to transfer $100,000, you know, 6% of that is $6,000. So it's kind of a high fee. A lot of people don't care, but just don't be blindsided by this. Don't pretend like you're surprised by this, because you are paying the fee for convenience. Okay? Don't say I didn't warn you. There is a more complicated way to do it. Okay? You could use the wormhole bridge followed by bridge.pulsechain.com. So you could take your Solana, bridge it on wormhole back to Ethereum. Then once you're on the Ethereum network, you could bridge it from ETH into PulseChain. You know, but then you have to use two different bridges, wormhole and then bridge.pulsechain.com. That's okay. It'll just take you longer. Some people really just want the quick and easy way, the quick and dirty way to go degen on another chain, which again, PulseChain, untapped opportunity, unsaturated. On blockblend.io, for like a 5 to 10% fee, it varies. Guys, it always varies, but this is a pretty good option. If you found this valuable, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, leave a comment, and share the video. Spread the word. It all helps our bags go viral, helps pump everybody's bags, and get people over from Solana into a better ecosystem with more opportunity. I'll see you on the next one.